YouTube has rolled out a powerful tool to help you find the best performing thumbnail for your videos. It's called the test and compare feature. And why does this feature matter? Well, a large part of the reason you're watching this video is because you saw the thumbnail and decided to click on it. And so the test and compare tool lets you test out different thumbnail designs so that you know exactly which one is working the best. And that's what we're going to get into today. But before we get into the specifics of test and compare, just in case you don't know, here's a real quick explanation of what A/B testing actually is. Put real simply, it is a method used to compare two different versions of an image or a piece of content so that you can see which one performs best. So in this case, you can test out different thumbnail designs against each other to see which one gets more engagement, or in other words, more clicks. And why is this important? Well, that's simple. Because data-driven decisions is where all of your future YouTube success lies. So what exactly is test and compare? Well, in simple terms, it's YouTube's A/B testing tool for thumbnails. So you can upload up to 3 different thumbnail designs, and then YouTube will automatically cycle through these designs and show them to different segments of your audience. And while it does this, it's going to collect data so that you can know exactly which one is performing the best, not in terms of clicks, but in terms of watch time share. And if you're wondering what watch time share is, don't worry about it, we'll get into that in just a minute. And you can start using this feature right now, whether it is for a new video that you're still going to upload or for one of your older videos. And this is how you can access the test and compare tool. Let's look at how you can access it if you are uploading a new video to your channel. So you would go into your studio, hit create, upload a video. And while the video is uploading, underneath the thumbnail details, if you just click on test and compare, real simple to use, click on the plus icon and you can choose the thumbnail designs that you want to upload for this particular video. Once that's done, you just click on done at the bottom. And then let's say you wanted to run A/B testing on an older video that you've previously uploaded to your channel. You'd go to whichever video that is, click on the pencil icon to edit the details, scroll down to the thumbnail, click on the 3 dots in the top corner and then click on test and compare. The same page will then show up. You can select your thumbnail that you'd like to upload. So this is the current thumbnail and this is the one that we are going to start testing with. You can add up to 3 different thumbnail designs, but once you're done uploading, click on done. Then you'll get a notification saying the test is ready and will start once you save the changes. So once that is done, click on save. And I can see that the test is currently running. Usually these tests run for up to 2 weeks, but if you do want to see any results of current tests that you are running, you go to the video, into its analytics, and underneath the reach tab, you'll see a section that says thumbnail test. And this is where it will show you the watch time share for each different thumbnail design. And in this case, you can see that there is a clear and distinct difference between the 2 thumbnails and how they're performing. Thumbnail number 1, which is the current thumbnail being tested, has a 35.3% watch time share, and then thumbnail number 2 has 64.7% watch time share. Basically, what is happening right now is that YouTube is comparing which of these 2 thumbnails perform better. At the end of the test, whichever one has the highest percentage or has the highest performance, YouTube will set that as the permanent thumbnail for that video. Now, I did mention earlier that the test and compare feature doesn't measure the success of a thumbnail by the amount of clicks, but rather by watch time share. So what does that mean exactly? Well, YouTube believes that a successful thumbnail is not only the amount of clicks that it gets, but it is the one that actually is able to keep viewers engaged in the video for longer. So of the total watch time that this video has received since the time that we've started the test, thumbnail number 2 has essentially claimed a 64.7% stake in it. So that is why in this case, it is the higher performing thumbnail. It's not only based on the amount of clicks. Thumbnail number 1 could have more clicks, but at the end of the day, because this particular tool uses watch time share as the metric for success, thumbnail number 2 is the one that more audience members or more viewers are actually staying engaged on the video for longer. And I know this seems counterintuitive to what we've always been taught when it comes to thumbnails, but it actually makes sense if you think about it, because a higher watch time signals YouTube's algorithm that your video is in fact engaging and people are watching a lot of your video. So this is going to boost your video's ranking when it comes to search and general recommendations. So how can you use this feature effectively? Here are some best practices. Experiment with different styles. Don't be afraid to try out different versions of your thumbnail, some with faces, some without faces, larger text or larger fonts, smaller fonts, different colors, different backgrounds. That is why you're going to be doing these tests, right? Because you want to find out what is actually working and what doesn't. Monitor your analytics. Keep an eye on the thumbnail test section in your YouTube studio so that you can keep track of how your thumbnails are performing. Be patient. Some tests may take longer to complete than others, especially if that video is receiving lower initial impressions. And tweak and improve. Use the data from these tests to refine your thumbnail strategy. If you find that one type of thumbnail is consistently performing better than others, then consider using that as your go-to style. And what may work for your thumbnails may not work for somebody else's channel. Some creators find that having no human faces in the thumbnail actually works better than having someone's face in the thumbnail. So go ahead and even try subtle changes like different font sizes, different font colors. It doesn't have to be a complete makeover of your thumbnail. Sometimes these small changes can make a huge difference in your video's performance and your thumbnail's performance. The reason you're doing these tests is so that you can fine-tune your thumbnail strategy and achieve better results with your videos. And of course, no tool is perfect. The test and compare feature is currently only available for long-form videos, finished live streams, and podcasts. But it doesn't work for content made for kids, mature audiences, or private videos. Also, it's currently only available on desktop, but hopefully sometime soon we'll see it being rolled out into the YouTube Studio app as well. And as great as this feature is, a possible challenge that I see for smaller creators, especially if you're doing everything on your own, is that you're going to be spending a lot more time on the creation process because you're going to need to create and design more thumbnails. And sometimes it could take 12 hours or more to create every single element for your video from start to finish. And if that sounds like you, then I have some good news for you because Taja has just launched the new and improved thumbnail generator. So along with the AI writing your video titles, tags, descriptions, it is also going to create various designs of thumbnails with your face on them. You heard that right. And it will get all of this done for you in just a few minutes. So if you do want to give Taja a try and check it out, we will link it in the description of this video. So go ahead and grab your 7-day free trial. But in my opinion, YouTube's test and compare feature is a great tool for optimizing your thumbnails and for boosting your video's performance. It's easy to use, provides clear results, and can make a significant difference in your channel's growth because now you'll actually be able to make those data-driven decisions. Plus, with Taja's new AI thumbnail generator, it makes things even simpler. So if you haven't started using it already, now's probably a great time. Keep creating, keep growing, and I'll catch you in the next video.